Alright, it's time. Another week. ZTGD Radio. This is episode 890 for April 20th. 420. 2026. No show this week. Got the Wombat.
Yes, sir.
And we got Terrence.
What up? Happy 420, everybody.
I forgot it was 420.
My daughter's birthday.
I'm sorry. That is so
I know.
on the nose.
It is 420 is Iola's birthday. It's so crazy too, because people always be like, "Oh my God, you mean her birthday is the same as Hitler's?" I'm like,
whoa.
I would imagine that lots of people probably is like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
First of all, who are you talking to that knows that? Like, just off the top of their head. Like,
It's like people our age, like where it's like, oh yeah, her birthday's 420. Oh my God, it's Hitler's birthday? Like, why is that what you immediately jump to? We're like, what? Like, oh, people are funny.
Yeah, it's like, you're not invited to our party anymore.
Right? Like, you know what? You stay over there.
Yeah,
stay over there.
we're gonna have to have a talk. Anyway. Wow, I guess there's two things we can celebrate today.
Yep. Woo! That's how it rolls with my house.
Is that a
two
pun?
holidays.
Is that a pun? Is that how it rolls at my house?
It was. Did you catch that?
Anyway. All right. There's a lot of games to talk about. So we can kick this off. Terrence, you want to get us started with some video games?
Yeah. Hang on, I'm opening this up. My computer is I changed my little setup and my stuff is acting slow. Okay. So, first thing I'll talk about, because I saw Ryan mention it in the chat last night. Let's talk about Replaced.
Okay.
Let's all talk about Replaced.
So I had to review it, and I'm telling you, this game came in hot. It had all kinds of issues,
which is crazy because it was delayed for 50 years or some shit.
I'm sorry, I tried to start talking about it, but the glyph wasn't located. So,
well, it's not that important.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's crazy that you still having that issue, because the patch that they put out actually fixed it for me. So I guess it's hit or miss, or who actually.
It's my online on my Xbox is acting a little weird because MLB The Show disconnected from online. So I don't know. Maybe I wasn't online, even though I thought I was when I first started playing it. I mean, I started playing it right after I downloaded it, so I wouldn't think that would be the case.
I was going to say, one would think the patch would be included.
Well, right, because by the time you downloaded it, that patch should have been up. So
I downloaded it yesterday and played it yesterday. So I don't know, but it's still. I mean, it was funny at the beginning where it's like, oh, it doesn't know the button to jump, but I'm assuming the button to jump is the same in almost every game, so I'm good there. Then it started to get a little bit irritating in the combat, where I didn't know what button it wanted me to hit.
Yep.
And then it got super irritating when I first had dialogue, and it's like Hellraiser had come up and messed with all the put their demonic language on the screen, because it's all overlapping each other, and I have no idea what button to hit. I'm like, well, hope this one works. That was a little bit weird.
Listen, so what finally broke it for me, and I just had to be like, I'm gonna just wait on even playing this Xbox version, because what the hell? So there's a point where in the combat where you will get a pickaxe, and you use it to break the armor, on enemies, but you also use it for traversal. So when you jump, you have to hit a button, and you put the pickaxe into the wall, like Laura Croft does in the new ones. Well, It doesn't tell you what button. It says glyph cannot be found. When I tell you I went through because you have to make this jump and then hit the button at the time. So I'm jumping and hitting every single button, trying to figure out which one it is. And none of them worked. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm about to uninstall this fucking game. What are we doing?
Well,
Y'all made it
coincidentally, I
further than me.
uninstalled it this morning.
I was going to say, y'all made it further than me because I played like a half hour of it. And
So listen, and I'm gonna okay. So the game, and Ryan said this too. The game is gorgeous, like
absolutely,
graphically,
yeah.
artistically, like it's a beautiful game. I love the animations because it's funny. You was like, this motherfucker falls down more than anybody I ever met in my life. Yes, he does.
That first half hour, he's just like falling all the time.
Yeah.
Falling through this floor and falling through this floor. It's like, my man, find a stable surface to stand on.
You're not lying though. Oh, that's funny. Listen, he's the AI new to that body. You know, he's trying to figure out how to use it.
Yep.
He's trying to figure out how to use it.
Like a goddamn baby giraffe.
Yeah. Yep. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. But so aside from the animations being, good with his falls and stumbles, like when you miss a jump and like when you almost miss a jump, like the rolls and different stuff to do, the animations are really good. Everything else surrounding that, child, is just mid to terrible. Like the story is mid. I mean, it has some interesting stuff to say about AI because I started playing it on PC and then went to the Xbox version because they sent us the Xbox one later. But it has some interesting stuff to say about AI and different stuff, and I like the concept because it's even though it looks like it's cyberpunk. It's 1984. This is like a alt history United States kind of thing, which is kind of neat. But Lord Jesus, and then the combat. It's very stiff and it's so fun because I saw lots of posts and stuff about people praising the combat about how great and fast and you gotta have these quick reflexes and all this stuff, and I'm like, are y'all playing a different game to me? Because did I not get the combat patch? Because I'm so confused.
I gotta tell you, I think that shit sucks.
No,
yeah,
I don't like anything about the way this game plays, period.
And then, go ahead.
No, go ahead, please.
Oh, I was going to say, his move speed, when you talk about playing the game, period.
Oh, my God.
Like, he has no run button. The only time you run is when you're being chased by something, which happens in the opening thing, but it also happens a lot later on when you play. That's the only time that you move with any sort of haste. Outside of that, you have that one little jogging speed. And let me tell you something. You're going to run everywhere. This, like, oh, my God.
It's a hold right simulator for like the first hour.
Yes, it is. And it took me 3 playthroughs to get through the beginning part because it's so boring. It's so boring. You just hold it right and jumping and then you hiding from stuff. Like, it's so boring.
Yeah, I got an hour and a half in, and I did a couple of little side quests in that first, I don't know what you call it, city, I guess, that you come to.
Yeah.
Settlement, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, why am I still playing this? This game is boring as shit. And I am someone who, I am, for one reason or another, I have no idea why. I don't know if it's because I was spoiled by Super Mario Brothers on the NES where you could hold down the button to run faster. But one of my biggest pet peeves in a game is when the character moves too slow.
Mm-hmm.
Same. Yep.
And this dude moves so fucking slow.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fall down the hole, the first of many, and he walks even slower. And it's like, oh my God. I can't handle this. I'm like, and then you get out of there and you run to the right. And something chases you and you jump over logs. And then you move to the right. And then something's chasing you and you jump over logs. And then you move to the right. And it's like, oh my God. Like, I know this game, like, kind of like, I know you mentioned it. It's kind of like Flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rotoscoped animation stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And it visually, and from an animation standpoint, it definitely reminds me of Flashback. Um, you know what? One of my major problems with Flashback is it's boring as shit.
How fucking slow you move and how boring it is. Yeah.
Yes.
It is, I finished Flashback, and you're right. It is very
Like
very
I
boring.
was. Yeah, I mean, I love the way that game looks, but I'm not a huge fan of that game. And I feel the same way about this. The whole time I was playing it, I was like, man, this thing is absolutely gorgeous, and I do not want to play another minute of it.
Yeah, that's where I landed. I deleted it.
Yep, I 100% understand and respect that because it's man, it's just it's not, and maybe it's on me. I guess it is on me because I took the first, I saw the first trailer that they showed for it where they kind of highlighted the flashy combat or what looked like was going to be flashy combat and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this game is going to be so great. Yeah, no, you got to dig a little deeper. I should have watched some more trailers and stuff because it did not, it just didn't turn out to be what I thought it was. And but it's on Game Pass.
On Game Pass. I mean,
if you want to try
if you like games that look cool, I mean, you could give it a try. If you're not as sensitive to slow moving stuff as I am, maybe you give it a try.
Hey,
but
if you enjoy bad controls and boring pacing, Replace might be
not
for
knowing
you.
not knowing what button to push.
Yeah,
not knowing what button to push.
If one of your favorite things is not locating glyphs, it's right there for you.
This is the game for you. And you know what? And I put this in the review too. I think that, and I get it. I think this is a smaller team, so I understand. We have to draw a line somewhere what we can and cannot do. But I just feel like this game not having voiceovers is a huge miss, especially like later on because there's a voice that like talks to you and it's coming out of somebody else's body, and it's, I don't know, it would have been more impactful had it been vocalized rather than reading it. And I know, it's what we did for years with all the old school stuff, but I just, I don't know. It just, in this day and age, it just kind of felt off. But it was just, at that point, it was just another, another red check or a red X in what this game had going on. So it was like, okay, whatever. What else did I play? Oh, Mouse PI for Hire. So that's a great game. So we'll go from Replace, which wasn't so good, to Mouse PI. So
too much cheese.
You said what?
Sorry. I don't know if you saw the controversy over the IGN review. They said there's too much cheese.
Oh, wow, I missed that. No. I saw their stuff about Replaced, but I missed whatever their stuff was about Mouse PI.
Motherfucker, it's a game about mice.
Right. Like, I mean, the homie's name is Jack Pepper. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing? But it's so, this is what is it called? Rubber Hose, animation style, game. Looks like, old school Mickey Mouse cartoons, but with a noir feel.
Yeah.
Banging soundtrack. But I love jazz music, so it's very jazzy. I like when you first turn it on, as it's like showing like the logos of stuff, someone is like humming the like theme music, and then like it, like once the menu loads up, then it like kicks on and you realize, oh shit, they was just humming that song. That's kind of cool. But yeah, it's the music is great, especially if you love jazz music. At its heart, it's a boomer shooter, with combat wise, lots of side missions and stuff to figure out. It pays homage and kind of not like flashbacks, but it has a lot of callbacks to a lot of games that are out there right now that are super popular. There's some Grand Theft Auto stuff. You'll see some Fortnite references. There's references to hella stuff that's popular right now that's in this. Which I did see that I guess IGN didn't appreciate that. They thought it was too much, too many callbacks to other stuff. I mean, I thought it was fine. The only thing that I didn't, because even the story in this game was pretty cool. I mean, you're a fucking private detective trying to figure out what's going on with this conspiracy with the government. You have a rich guy. I don't think he's like an allegory for Trump or whatever, but the guy who's trying to take over the town. Was it Mouseburg? I think it's what it's called. The name of the town. Yeah, it's next to Duckburg, or down the street. But no, I definitely I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like is there wasn't enough like variation in the enemy types. You either had enemies that had melee weapons that would just charge you and, you know, beat you to hell, or you had ones that stand in one place and they have a gun. So, I mean, you have all the stuff from like Doom as far as like a dash, you know, kind of dodge out of the way. You don't have to aim down the sights to fire. There's a bunch of different weapons. The death animations are really cool because this is, you know, like old school cartoons. So you'll have ones where you shoot them in the head and like their head pops off and like a little spurt of blood comes out. Ones get set on fire and they like roast up and then like sprinkle down in like ashes like in the cartoons do and stuff. It was pretty neat. $30 game, and it's worth it. Like, I mean, old boy is voices Jack Pepper.
Troy Baker.
Who's old boy?
Name? Troy Baker. Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't like Troy Baker, but that's just me. I know everybody else loves him. So, but he's fine in this.
The voice work in this game is really good.
It actually is. And that's what I was going to say. Overall, it actually is really good. I don't know. He himself just sometimes in interviews he just comes off very pretentious to me, and I'm like, bro, okay.
Well, we got a hierarchy, you know, of voice actors in video games. It started, you know, with old Nathan Drake dude.
Yeah, Nolan North.
He was in everything, and then now Troy Baker's in everything, and we got a new one up and coming, which is that Ben Starr guy, who's in Expedition 33 and all that stuff, and it's just like,
yep.
Dang. The girl that played Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3 seems to be popping up in a bunch of stuff now.
I think she's
including, I think, Claire Obscure.
Yeah, I think she's in Claire Obscure too.
She is. Yeah, she is in there.
I will say one thing about Mouse PI, and I don't know if you noticed this issue. They got some fucked up controls going on, because this is the first game where I've ever had to adjust the dead zone, because when I first started playing it, my character would just move.
Oh.
Like,
so wait, but you on Xbox though, right? Because yes. I haven't actually played it on Xbox yet.
Yeah, so on Xbox, like if I just let my controller sit still, like the character would move. And I went into the menu, and like the dead zones for the left and right analog stick were already like up.
What the hell?
Like one of them was set to 15, one of them was set to 10. I was like, what the hell?
Why is that the default?
I don't know. It was weird, and like I went in and adjusted them, and finally got it to where my dude wasn't just moving all the time.
Yeah, that's weird.
I do like the game though. It is a fun game.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a budget title, which is kind of nice, and you know, a nice little palate cleanser after you've spent 375 hours in Crimson Desert. You can jump into some Mouse PI. But yeah, so I'm still playing Crimson Desert. I'm gonna write that review up this week. Cause I'm gonna keep it a man. I'm not going to finish the campaign before I get this written up. And I think I've seen everything but the dragon.
Well, then you can't give it an 8.0 if you haven't killed.
I cannot
give it an 8.0.
I can't do that. No. I'm going to try to make it to the Crimson Desert before I write the review. It's so far away from where I'm at, but I'm going to see if I can make it.
That new patch is coming out, I guess, next week. That has like a whole bunch of shit in it.
Supposed to have the control options too.
Yeah, and the difficulty selection, and Jesus Christ, so much crap.
Yeah, I
stopped playing it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait.
See, that's why I was like, damn, I don't even know. Should I? But I'm just gonna write the review because I need to write it on what they presented, not with all the 50,000 patches that they're adding.
Well, you done past that.
Well, I mean, yeah, at this point, I definitely have, but I'm saying it's not necessarily fair to continue to wait for all the different patches, but definitely, like I've said before, once Ryan gets this game, is going to be 100% complete. Like he's going to be able to spend 375 hours in it comfortably, you know?
My plan is to probably pick it up this week. So
Speaking
Hell
of,
yeah.
you said earlier, the same button to jump in every game. It's not that button in Crimson Desert.
It's not in Crimson Desert.
Yeah, I know. I heard already.
And that takes some getting used to, man.
I still do weird stuff like accidentally pick up something when I'm trying to climb.
I've done that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I do. So every once in a while, I do mess it up. Especially if you come in like directly from playing something, that has the normal controls, and you go to this and you're like, oh, nope, that's not.
You know how many
not jump.
You know how many fucking crickets I have from trying to climb the wall?
Bro, I'm always picking up a bug. Spiders, a cricket. Well, I'm always picking up a bug. And then, like the one, because I had this one instance where I'm like trying to show my wife, I'm like, yeah, you can fly in this game. And so I'm like on this high, like fucking mountain, and I jump off and I hit the wrong button to initiate the thing, splat, and bounce off the ground. And she's like, wow, that's how you fly? I'm like, no, see, what happened is I forgot, I pressed the wrong button. That's not my fault. Oh, goodness. But no, the game is good. I'm still enjoying Crimson Desert. I am going to, because I didn't realize this. I don't know if you saw, Ken, but they were talking about they made it so that you can play as the other characters now, like full time. Because I know some of them didn't have the abilities to progress certain stuff because they couldn't.
Yeah, I would say this is a Cliff story or whatever.
Yep. Yeah. So that now you can actually do all that stuff. So I want to play as. I only have the girl. So far I haven't unlocked the
Yeah,
the
that's all
guy.
I have too.
But I want to go and play as her, and see how she differs. Because a couple of people I've talked to that have played it, they say they like her better than Cliff. Her move set and abilities and stuff is better than his. So I'll give that a try. What else? Obviously I played. Not obviously. Y'all don't know. That's why I say obviously. I've played some Fortnite. I've played some. Right?
Oh, I know 100% you played Fortnite.
Obviously,
because I was fucking playing Overwatch last night, and every 2 seconds it's like, Lord Magnus is streaming Fortnite on Twitch. I'm like, bitch, I don't care.
You know what? Somebody else was saying that too, that shit kept popping up, and I'm like, I don't understand why that's happening. But yeah, it's like every couple of minutes it's like, dink, Lord Magnus is like, what the okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I thought I turned like those notifications off, but it just kept popping up like Lord Magnus is streaming Fortnite on Twitch.
He was like, bitch, I don't care about no Fortnite.
Like, I play Overwatch. Leave me alone with your Fortnite.
Oh man. But yeah, I have to figure out what's doing that. So I apologize to any of my friends that was annoyed. Played some Helldivers 2. That remains fun. Still playing Monster Hunter Stories 3. I should have that review this week as well. I'm trying to remember if there was something that I wrote that I hadn't talked about. I don't think so. So I'm looking at this list of stuff. I started something new for review called Ground Zero, which is a throwback to Resident Evil, like PlayStation 1 days, which is crazy because this game also has dinosaurs in it too. So it's like, I guess, all of Capcom's tank control shooters back then. So it's a Korean. It's set in Korea, and it doesn't have like the blocky graphics of the PlayStation. Like the graphics look okay, like PlayStation. They look like PlayStation 2 graphics. When they talk, their mouths don't move, but everything is voiced. So the girl you're playing, I can't think of her name. I'll mispronounce it if I say it because it's Korean. It's like Su Ying. Let's just go with that. So she, when she talks to her American partner, no, he's not American. He's Canadian, which actually I was like, oh, wow. Because that's one thing that always bothers me. I'm going to tangent real quick. With some of this stuff with aliens and some of the monsters and stuff, I was like, when I was a kid, you watch some stuff, why they always come to America? The world is a big place. Why is it always popping off here? Don't y'all want to go see Pakistan? Like, don't you want to go and see what they got going on in Greenland? Like, I mean, shit. Okay, rant over. Anyway,
if you were going to go somewhere for entertainment, would you not go to America?
I mean, I think that's what that is. Yeah, like those
we fucked up. They're like, we got to study this. There's something wrong with their brains.
Yes, I think that's what it is too. But yeah, so there's a meteor that strikes in I forget the name of the town in Korea, and that's why it's called Ground Zero. This unit is dispatched to investigate what's going on, and they find, of course, monsters and a bunch of craziness. It actually plays really well, and I know I've talked about a lot on here how I'm not a fan of those games that try to emulate the past shit because I lived through it. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to. That's what we had to play. Like I don't really want to go back to it. I'm gonna make an exception for this. This actually is really good and it's pretty fun. The story is very cheesy and the voice acting is it's solid. It's not great. Like I think they know, like they're not taking it too seriously. Like I think they're playing it just right, which is nice. Combat is, yeah, I mean it's serviceable. That does give you the option to play with tank controls, or you can play with more modern controls where you'll move where the camera is facing, which is kind of nice. Aiming the gun, you can move when you aim. There's also like a dodge, where you kind of jump out of the way of attacks. So even though it is emulating that old style that Capcom, used to have with the Resident Evil games, it has a lot of modern improvements in there, which is probably why I'm actually digging it. But yeah, so like I said, I just started. I'm not very far. Like the save, in order to save is like old school Resident Evil. You don't have to have a typewriter. You have a like this digital satellite uplink. You have to find this little key, and then you can go to the uplink devices and then send your information to back to base. So that's what saving is in this game. So a lot of little things, like the old games. But yeah,
Mouse PI uses typewriters to save.
It does, actually. You don't have to go find the ribbons for them, though. Like, you just run up to save them, which is nice. But yeah, I forgot about that. It does.
I always think it's funny when people are like, I want to do that. Like, Resident Evil 9 has a mode where you have to find
I saw that.
ink ribbons to... I'm like, why? Why
I
would you
understand.
want to do that? Like, that shit took up inventory space. Fuck that.
Right. And Grace's inventory is small enough as it is. Like, bruh. Yeah, I don't. I saw that was an option, and I was like, no, because why? Let's see. Talked about replaced. Yeah. Did play some Space Marine 2. No new update on that or anything. I just, like Warhammer.
Sometimes feel like a nut.
Exactly. And I guess that's it. Okay, I'm good.
I'm good. All right, Wombat, what you got?
All right. Well, let's see. So I played some more Octopath Traveler, the first one. I played. Let's see. There's not really much to talk about with Octopath that I haven't already talked about. So, what else did I play on Steam Deck? Did I play anything else on Steam Deck? I think that's it. I've got a whole tranche of games, from Saint Anthony.
Saint Anthony.
Yeah. That I haven't had a chance to actually play yet. But I've got a bunch more Steam Deck stuff to play. I played, so on Xbox I played Replaced, which we already talked about, right? There's not much point in talking about that anymore. I tried Mini Shoot.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
That game's not for me. I'm glad that you enjoy it, and I'm glad that other people enjoy it. I just don't think it's for me. I'm not a super huge fan of twin stick shooters anyway.
This game is 100% a twin stick shooter.
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
Zelda twin stick shooter.
Yeah. I played. I got what do you call it? I got my hopes up this morning because I got a notification from the App Store that my pre-order of Dragon Quest Smash Grow was available.
Oh, I got that
and
too.
had downloaded, and I'm like, oh, cool. No, it's not ready yet. It's not actually ready until the 21st, which is Tuesday. So I've got just a couple days to wait before I can play that. But I'm looking forward to that. For those who haven't seen it, it looks basically like a Dragon Quest version of Archero.
I think I got a PR release about that game, so I was like, oh, there's a new Dragon Quest. Oh, it's a phone thing.
Yeah. But it looks fun to me, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. And let me think if there's anything else before I get to the one that I actually want to talk about for a minute. No, yeah, I think that's it. So, the other game that I played a decent amount of this week that is on Game Pass was Absalom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys talked about Absalom on the show already?
Yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Terrence played it, and I played a little bit of it.
I like Absalom. That game's good.
I think that game is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really, really like that. It hits me in several sort of sweet spots all at once. Because it's got sort of the Golden Axe feel to it, but it also kind of feels like King of the Dragons, which is one of my favorite games. It very much has some of that Capcom arcade beat 'em up DNA.
Yeah.
Of course, it feels a little bit like Streets of Rage 4 as well. Most of that is in the art style, but the gameplay does kind of feel like it a little bit too. Of course, it's a roguelike. So, Ken, I'm sure you don't like it.
Yeah, I fell off pretty fast. I was like, oh, okay.
I had a feeling.
Wow.
Yep. But I really like it, and I think the story is pretty neat so far. I was not as big a fan of the dwarf character, but I like the swordsman character and the third character that you unlock, the puppet character. Those two are really cool.
This is the game we had the conversation about where it's very uncomfortable the first time you die.
Yeah, because you're going to that lady's womb or whatever. I can't think of her.
Yeah, like yeah, that whole sequence when you go back to the hub is very creepy.
Yeah, it's a little off-putting.
I didn't even really think anything about it. Yeah, and the bosses are cool. I beat, I think, two mini bosses and one of the kings so far. But yeah, I really like that game. I intend to play a decent amount more of that because I've had quite a bit of fun with it. Outside of that, I have been pretty busy, so I haven't had as much time to play as I might have otherwise. But I played a little bit of MLB The Show, which I pretty much always play. What else? Anything else? Yeah, I think that's it.
I just realized that we are, I guess, maybe less than 2 months, maybe right around 2 months, before the new Madden comes out, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We're already getting close to halfway through this year.
Yep.
I can always tell when it's getting close because I'm at the point where as I'm playing Madden, I'm just doing fantasy drafts and picking different players for different teams. Like, yeah, I've already run my course.
I thought it was in August.
No, it's now in June or July. I can't remember exactly when.
Oh, well, I didn't even realize that. I thought it was always like in August. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it started getting earlier because they'll probably do a college football too. I think that's in June.
Gotcha. See, yeah, I thought that was like the college was summer and then football was or NFL was fall. That's okay.
Yeah,
I haven't played them in forever, so I ain't paying attention.
A little bit earlier, but yeah, it's like you're at the point in the season where all the players that are on the roster from last year's game no longer play there, so you're like, well, I don't want to play as them.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. I I didn't like. We talked about the two bigger games, the new games that I played this week, which were replaced in Mouse PI. I also did play a game called ZPF, which is super cool. I was hoping Anthony was here because we got an extra code and I gave it to him. This is a brand new Genesis horizontal shooter. It's got 3 different characters that you can play as. Each one of them has a different kind of spread to their gun, also with different power-ups. You can pick which stage you want to play in. It's very, very difficult, which is pretty much par for the course. But just the fact that it is a Genesis game, like they've literally released a Genesis cartridge of this game, so it's got that kind of, the music from the Genesis, the visuals from the Genesis. The only thing I don't like about the version that you play on the modern consoles is they don't give you any options to change like the background or anything. So you're just kind of stuck playing with this border around it that I don't really care for. But other than that, I love it. It's super fun, and the music is fantastic. I play a little more Pragmata, just kind of going back to the older levels to like collect stuff, and that game fucked up my achievements really bad. Like, I booted it up and it unlocked some of them, but like some of the very early game stuff, it didn't unlock.
I hate when that happens. Yeah, with the review stuff.
Yeah, that happened with me with God of War Ragnarok. I think I have 1 trophy in that game, and it's for maxing out like one of the, what do they call them, the things that you connect to you when you level them up all the way. Like I got a trophy for that, but I have no trophy for like the tutorial.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that happened to me in Psychonauts too.
I have 0 achievements.
Now that wasn't for review, of course, but
I have 0 achievements in Psychonauts 2, and I've beaten that game.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yep.
So now Pragmata is the same way for me. Like, in order for me to get the achievements, I would have to go back and play through it again. And I like that game. I think it's really good. I don't know that I want to play it again. So, like, I don't know. What else did I play? I played Death by Scrolling. I think Anthony talked about that last week.
He did.
It's interesting. It's an interesting game. Went back to Yooka-Laylee and play a little bit of that. Play a little more Disney Illusion Island, which I think is pretty cool. And then I got it late, but I am playing the new Jay and Silent Bob, which the embargo dropped today, which is weird for a Sunday embargo drop. But this is a beat 'em up from Digital Eclipse. You very much have to be a fan of Jay and Silent Bob because there's a lot of in-jokes and references to that universe as you're playing. Like, you can get Dante and Randall as assists attacks. Your super moves are Bluntman and Chronic.
Awesome.
You can when you play solo, you can switch between the 2 characters. One of my favorite things is in the first level. One of the enemies is like just a bunch of kids on their phones and they're not paying attention to you. And you just kind of beat the crap out of them.
Nice. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one for a while.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The fighting is okay. The combat is like the combos are a little
Power Rangers. That Rita's Revenge one.
It's better than that.
Okay.
But it still feels a little stiff in places. But I do love like the animation and the story that's going on.
The animation looked cool.
The voice, the audio mix feels weird. Like sometimes the characters are really quiet and sometimes they're not. So that's a little weird. But I do like the game. I am having fun with it.
Hell yeah.
But I've only played through the first couple of, like I said, I literally just got it. So, and I think it's out on Tuesday.
Yes, it's out on 4/20. So,
of course. It's out today.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. I mean, obviously I played more Overwatch. There's a new character in Overwatch. So.
Yeah, I saw videos. How is she?
Well, everybody's playing her because that's just how that works.
Yeah, Black Cat came out in Marvel, and everybody's playing her. So
she seems pretty cool. She's a DPS character. Her gun is like a auto rifle that starts with a large spread and then gets closer, almost like when you play with a chain gun in a game where you start it and it spreads and then it gets more narrow
tighter,
as you go.
There were so many paladins that had a gun like that.
Yeah, and then she's got like this little boomerang that she can throw up and connect to and fly up in the air, and then there's a grenade, and then her ultimate is like a carpet bomb. So
she's a mobile, like a
yes.
diver character. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
So
okay.
Yeah, they'd made some changes this season to like the map voting. You can now vote for a random map if you don't like the 3 maps that they offer. They brought back the post-match screens where you can vote for the best performing people.
Oh, nice.
So
I didn't realize they took that away. Oh, I did realize that.
Yeah, they used to have the cards. They took those away.
Yeah.
Now it just shows like 2 people from each team that did really well, and then you can vote for them. Also, I understand what they're trying to do here, but it's a really bad idea. In the post-match screen, you can turn on global chat, and everybody can talk to each other.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't stick around for the post.
I don't in Marvel. You automatically, they put you in the global chat when you like at the end of the match, and so everybody is like spamming the most. Yeah, I mean, you know what they're saying. It's just some bullshit. So I'm like, and I'm out. Y'all doing too much.
Yeah. Jeez. No. I forgot it was there the first couple games because normally after a game is over, I immediately hit leave game and requeue. But I accidentally stuck around for one, and like, yeah, it's there. You can. I actually was in one match where we beat them so bad, and my tank's like, go to the post-match screen, let's chat. I'm like, nope, I'm out. I don't want to hear this.
Not to think so. Yeah, come on out here, let's talk. How's that? Let's talk.
I'm just gonna go play the next game. I'm good.
Oh, man.
It's so funny to me that we've literally almost come full circle at this point.
Yeah.
Even the name is back to what it was.
I know. Well, have they made 6v6 permanent, or is that still?
It's always available for competitive. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But they haven't made it roll queue. It's still just open.
Hmm.
You can play anybody you want, which is always fun. That takes me back to the old school. Where it's like, are we not running 2 tanks? Why are we not running 2 tanks? I'm like, bitch, I'm a support player. I can't play a tank. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You do not want me playing a tank. Oh, anyway. What's out this week? Well, as you said, Jay and Silent Bob. Chronic Blunt Punch is the name of the game. Saint Slayer, Spear of Sacrilege. Okay. Sudden Strike 5. Albion Online. Vampire Crawlers, the Turbo Wild Card from Vampire Saviors.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize that was this week.
Yep. That's Game Pass, too, so.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to play that.
Dark Hours. Gloomy. Like Glume. Get it? Tides of Tomorrow. A difficult game about letters.
Okay.
Anno 117 Pax Romana, Prophecies of Ash. Casual Loop. Combat Cart. Dragon is Dead. He's dead. Kiln is out this week. A Double Fine pottery game.
Yeah, I played a alpha test for that. That game is actually a lot of fun.
Kingdom's Return, Time Eating Fruit and the Ancient Monster. Rumble, Starfire Eternal Cycle. Until then, Urban Jungle, Emoji Battlefield Summer Vacation, Indoor Baseball, and Trasia. Let's just say this is not a strong week.
Not especially, no.
We'll just go with the fact that this is not a strong week. Holy mother of long game name. Okay. This game is called Game. The strongest job is apparently not a hero or a sage, but an appraiser, provisional, dungeon, and mystery girl.
Okay.
That's
the title?
That's the full title.
Jesus.
It's even got parentheses and a tilde and an exclamation point. I'll let you guess where those are.
That's a lot.
Oh, what else we got? No, it's all the same stuff. Anything coming out for the Switch this week? Oh, pretty much the same stuff. Yeah, it's a lighter week. Not the biggest releases going on. Oh, all right. Let's get into the news, which I really want to know what a lot of these sites are going to do if Xbox ever does really go away. Because there were 637 different videos, chats, posts about this conversation on Game Pass, where Xbox is. There was apparently an internal memo that was leaked that Game Pass is too expensive. They need a better value equation. There's some rumors of different tiers, removing Call of Duty from Game Pass. So, I mean, the first statement is 100% correct. It's become too expensive.
Absolutely.
$30 a month is just too much. Like, I would happily let you take Call of Duty out of it if you drop the price.
Same. We talked about this on the Old Ass Gamers podcast that I do with Mr. Pyrite. And yeah, I would 100% take Call of Duty out, especially if it's going to be more stuff like this last Call of Duty, which just, oh God, it's not good. I don't know if they've patched it. I haven't even gone back to it.
Dude, that game doesn't even exist to me anymore.
Yeah, yeah, that's basically where I'm at. But no, and I think there was something about another tier that would just be
the first party games.
First party games, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's interesting. I mean, I don't know if I would.
I mean, that's a lot of
that one.
That is a lot of faith that you're going to have enough first party games to warrant the price of whatever that price is.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, Xbox does have no shit. They probably have more first party titles than any of the big three, coming out regularly.
If they did that, what would end up happening is people would just cancel their sub and then resub once a new game was coming out.
Sure, and play it for that month or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would just be paying whatever it is to rent that game for a month, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's the month to month. There's still value for me in Game Pass, but not that's the sort of thing that I need to get better at, is canceling and then resubscribing when there's something I actually want to play.
Yeah.
Instead of just keeping it running. And by the way, that's absolutely not what Microsoft wants. They want people forgetting to cancel and just keep paying it every month. But like this month, it's closer to paying for itself because I'm playing Absalom and Absalom's $25. But it's still not paying for itself because I pay $30 for Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But you did get to play Replaced.
Yeah, right. And I did get to play Mini Shoot, which I wasn't into. So yeah, I mean, I got to try some stuff, but that it's not really worth it. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me right now.
I think it's absolutely hilarious that I have from either collecting cards or Microsoft rewards or whatever. I haven't paid for Game Pass in I can't tell you a monthly credit. I haven't it hasn't been deducted from that. It's funny to me that the price may change 4 times before I actually pay, because I think mine runs out in October. So
Jesus.
there could be a new tier price by then. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, I don't need the Call of Duty tier. If they make one, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be happy to go down to like $20 without Call of Duty. I don't know, whatever it is.
See, that's what I said too on the other show. That was my, and I've said that on here too. That was my sweet spot. 25 was basically where I was like, I'm gonna cap out there. They got me on the 30 because, like Ryan, I kept forgetting to cancel. Like I kept saying, like, no, I'm gonna drop down to the 15 because this is like I'm gonna be fine with 15. This is too much. So they got me like 3 months at the $30 thing, but I did finally switch it down. So, but yeah, if they give me a tier that's like 25, that gives me like the first party stuff. I don't need Call of Duty either though, but I would kind of want the first party stuff because I mean I'm a big Fable fan, but I mean if I have to, I'll buy Fable, of course. But they do have first party stuff that I actually do want to play. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy Kiln, but I'll probably try it. Forza Horizon's a big one for me. Like that makes that month's subscription totally worth it.
Those are so pretty. I'm not a racing game fan, but those are just gorgeous games. Like God.
Yeah. Fable is definitely one.
One of the frustrating things to me is that because we have two Xbox Series X's in the house, my son's is the parent console, and my son's is the I've said before, my son took over my account, and so I have another account, and so his is the parent. So we have one Game Pass subscription that's under my old gamer tag. But I can still play all the games on Game Pass on my console because I'm a child account, or not a child account, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that doesn't extend to any of the benefits of Game Pass, like cloud streaming. So I cannot cloud stream under my account. I can only cloud stream under my son's account because that's the one that has Game Pass. So that share, if I wanted to keep the setup the way I have now, but also cloud stream under my account, I'd have to have two Game Pass subs.
Is that cloud streaming games you own or cloud streaming games on Game Pass?
I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't tried to cloud stream games I own in a while, but I think it's both.
Okay. I don't ever cloud stream, so I have no clue how that shit works, but that would be interesting to know.
Yeah, I can find out.
Because I thought cloud streaming games you own were just like you didn't have to have anything for that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think so. I don't know, but I have to look.
You know what? I think you do have to have a tier of Game Pass to use cloud streaming, even if it's stuff that you own. And like what they do is they throttle it. So like Ultimate, you get like the best,
it's like tiered. Like
and then the next tier you might get 1080p worth or something like that, some shit like that. Like I think it works like that.
It's fucked up.
My Greenlight remote play is not working for some reason, so that's great. Because also, Xbox doesn't have an out-of-the-box streaming option on the Steam Deck.
No.
So I've got to download some
round the way stuff.
Round the way.
Xbox
stuff
has their own branded handheld. You know how that goes.
Yep.
I haven't turned that fucking thing on in like 6 months. Just sitting on a base, infinitely charging.
It'll be ready to go. As soon as you pick it up, it'll be ready to go.
No, it won't, Terrence, because as soon as I pick it up, it'll be like, you've got 3,700 downloads and updates to install.
Jesus.
You got to restart this thing 47 times.
So you can use it, probably 2 days.
No, I'll be done. I'll be done by the time it does all the updates. I'll be like, I don't even want to play anymore.
See, that's best. Oh, shoot.
All right. Xbox also did a first look this week for Metro 2039.
That looks good.
That game looks good.
Yeah, I've never I own those because there was like $5.99. You could get all three of them or something like that, but I've never actually played them.
I love those games, but they are.
But it looks really good.
They are very. They are their own thing. Let's just say that.
Horrifying because they look horrifying.
Some parts of them are very terrifying for sure.
Okay,
but they have their own style of game. Like bullets are currency. You spend a lot of time in very slow, methodical places. It's an interesting game. There's it's one of those games that I think was it Drew doesn't like it. Like you either like it or you really don't like it kind of games.
Gotcha. I got you. One of those.
According to Fable's Twitter account, they have confirmed that it is fall 2026. Contrary to the rumors that were circulating that it was delayed.
I saw that. That makes me happy because as I just said, I am looking forward to Fable.
I hope it's out this year. I will not be shocked if it's delayed to next year.
I won't be shocked either, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it's out this year.
PlayStation Plus Premium/Extra for April 2026 include The Crew Motorfest, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, Football Manager 26, Warriors Abyss, Squirrel with a Gun, The Casting of Frank Stone, Monster Train, and one classic game, Wild Arms 4. God, they're classic
cool for the classic game, but
Sucks.
I didn't know that it does. The classic thing does suck.
One fucking
I didn't realize that Aloy had a remaster. Did
I
miss that?
yeah. It came out, yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's just now, and it's old too. It's been out for a while.
Yeah, it's been several years.
I don't know how I missed that. Okay.
And it's just now coming to PlayStation Plus, by the way.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, then.
What else we got? Tamagotchi Living the Dream started development in 2017. Anthony's playing that, I think.
Was that the one with the big girl?
Yes.
With the big face that leaned into the camera? Okay.
Yes.
What was it again?
Tamagotchi Life.
Oh yeah, my son picked that up this week. He's really enjoying it.
Nice.
Subnautica 2 will no longer be published by Krafton. Unknown Worlds is self-publishing the title instead. That game's gone through some shit, man.
It has. I liked the first one. I tell you what, I'm more intrigued to actually play the second one because of all the stuff that's surrounding the game. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna see if it was worth all of this. You know what I mean? Type of thing.
Oh no, that first game is like a Warframe, where there's just so many people who play it. So, this was a weird one. Neo Geo announced the Neo Geo AES Plus launches November 12th. Is a full-on console that has cartridges.
Okay. Who's this for?
Oh, it's for a lot of people.
For a kid.
Oh, I won't buy it. I'm not paying $90 for a cartridge in the year of our Lord 2026. You crazy.
I don't know, man. You've got two PS4 or PS5 Pros, so
yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to say.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that at some point there's gonna be a moment of weakness.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna need one of those for prosperity's sake.
No, see, here's the thing, and I know this is terrible to say. There's not new games for it, right? You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
These are the original games that are playable on, I don't know, a $7.99 version of it on Xbox.
Yeah.
And you can play them in other ways too, where it doesn't cost $7.99.
That is true.
This is literally, so I know you say this is for me. this is not for me. This is for that dude that's like, I must have this shelf of games behind me in my YouTube video.
It's for him. I know who you're
him.
talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to get one. He's going to get one.
100%.
Probably make a video about it.
I saw all of those people on Twitter like, oh, I pre-ordered the $1,000 version. I'm like,
Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
I forget what the console itself sells for. I'm going to look that up. Because I know that bundle for $1,000 comes with like every game or something.
The bundle rule.
Yes.
That's a funny episode, man. I love it.
It's $250. It's $249.99. There's an anniversary edition, it's $349, and an ultimate version that's $9.99.
The ultimate version comes with all the games, right?
Yes, the anniversary edition is in white and includes Metal Slug and a wireless stick.
How many is all the games? How many games did that system have? The only game I know from Neo Geo is Metal Slug. I don't know any other games.
The bundle with all the games, I think it's like maybe 10. Hold on, there's a picture. There's a picture of the ultimate version somewhere. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10.
Huh. Okay.
Here, I'll put it in the chat. This is the ultimate edition. So it has the stick, the system, and the games in like a book case.
Gotcha.
So yeah, these are the original. Apparently, it also works with the old original cartridges too. Like you can plug them straight into it.
I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, if you have your.
It's a lot. It's for us. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they only print like 1,000 or so of these, because that's how many people are gonna want it.
This is like an Uber collector. That stick is cool though.
Oh, that's just like the original.
Oh, is that what the? Oh,
yeah, that was the original Neo Geo stick. Yeah, you could buy that separately. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never played. I never played any. I don't know.
Well, it was
owned one. I guess y'all.
Well, no, because it's extremely. So if you know anything about these old consoles, the Neo Geo was like, it came at a time when arcades were so much better than home, and this was the arcade at home.
Right.
It was literally the same hardware, and those cartridges were like $250 per game.
Gotcha. That's why I didn't know about that. Well, I
yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't. Yeah. See, I didn't know shit about this system. Okay.
Yeah. It was essentially putting the arcade in your home.
Okay.
So, and that was a big deal at the time because if you've ever played a Neo Geo game, and then you played it on the NES, the ports that they made, dude, it was night and day.
Gotcha.
So, speaking of Neo Geo and SNK, it is the 30th anniversary of Metal Slug.
Oh, so what, they gonna put out a mobile game for it?
I don't know. They put out a trailer last night. I started to watch it and I was like, rocket launcher.
Yep. Marco.
Yeah, Marco. We talked about the Don't Fear the Reaper thing last week. I guess Way Forward got in trouble because they were using a Game Boy emulator for Sigma Star DX, and they violated the license.
Oh.
Whoops.
Right. We're sorry.
So sorry. MetaQuest is increasing in price like everything else on the planet. The 3S goes from $300 to $350 for the 128 gig, $400 to $450 for the 256, and $500 to $600 for the 512.
Bro, this is insane.
Yep.
Like every.
What was that handheld I saw the other day that went up to like $3,000?
I saw something about that, and then I saw an article was like, do not buy whatever. I can't remember which handheld it was, but it was saying don't go buy it. Like,
handheld PCs were already like a super niche market, and now we're like doubling the price of these things.
Yeah, Okay.
Godspeed, all this shit's gonna stop selling.
Mm-hmm. That is what is going to happen. Like these next gen systems,
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crimson Desert has sold 5 million copies now.
Oh, nice.
Scritchy Scratchy, which we talked about last week, has sold 750,000. 99 Nights in the Forest, a Roblox movie, is in works at 20th Century Studios.
Okay, so first of all,
you probably know what that is.
I don't know what it is. You said 99 Nights, and I got excited because I thought you was gonna stop. I was like, oh shit, they're about to remake 99 Nights. See, Ryan was hoping to, and then you kept talking, and I was like, okay, well, shit.
That first 99 Nights was a great game. That second one,
yeah, it wasn't all that, but the first one was awesome.
Yes. In 399. Remember how confusing that was back in the day?
Yes. Yep. You know what? Another one that was really good back then. What was it called? Kingdom Under Fire?
Yeah, they still make those.
Yeah. Do they really? Only in like Korea or something? Because I think it's Korean.
It's like
studio.
a PC game now, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man, I put so much time into that on Xbox. God, I love that game.
I know Ryan doesn't care because he's got that fucked up frame per second vision.
Oh God.
My disability.
Go back and play either one of those games. Oof.
Is it rough? Oh man.
You think your frame, like you think that 40 to 50 frames per second where you're like, this just isn't stable. Go back and play 99 Nights on original Xbox 360 hardware.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh man, we had it rough in that 360 era. Like everybody's getting nostalgia for it now. It's like those games are good, but go back and play them. They're rough.
See, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I don't. Like I said, I think the only one that I have played recently that I can remember is that Wolverine game, and that game still was just as good as I remembered it being.
It handles the frame rate a little better, but it's still rough in places.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like it hovers above 30 frames a second. Like it's trying to hit 60, but it never ever hits 60.
Gotcha.
The Legend of Zelda movie has officially filmed or wrapped filming.
What is the release date? Does it say?
27, I think, was the release date. If I remember correctly.
I won't get a teaser till Christmas.
Oh yeah, they'll be like the Game Awards will have a trailer or something.
Yep. That's exactly. Yeah, that's where it'll be.
It's gonna be so like obscure, but you'll see one thing in it. Like they'll put one of those the Koroks in there or something, like as an Easter egg in the trailer. Like this shit's just like so predictable at this point. It's like
you see the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Him snapping and pointing at the screen. Oh, look!
Yeah. And you know what'll happen is like the music in the trailer will be normal until you get to the end, and it'll be like or something like that, like a small note.
Yep,
that's exactly what's gonna happen. Sony is working on a R-rated animated Bloodborne movie produced by Jacksepticeye.
Yeah. Okay, listen. Okay. I'm a movie fan. Always have been. And I'm starting to feel
I'm a movie fan.
Like, that's one of the funniest statements on the planet, is like, you ever met somebody who's like, nah, fuck movies.
I'm a movie fan.
Nah, fuck movies. Fuck them moving pictures. I don't like that stuff.
Damn. But no, listen. Like, damn, Ryan. That was funny, though.
I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm starting to feel like Samuel L. Jackson back in the day when he was saying there's too many rappers trying to be actors. Now we got streamers trying to be filmmakers. Like, bruh, just because, what's that boy name? Markiplier,
yeah.
Excuse me. Made Iron Lung or whatever it's called. Don't necessarily mean that everybody, like, first of all, that dude wrote, directed, and starred in, and I watched some of that movie and then I turned it off because I don't know nothing about the game. I don't know if y'all know about the game, but
I didn't even know it was a game. So
yeah, it's based on I guess it was like a single developer that made the game or whatever, and he really liked it, and it touched him, and he wanted to turn it into a movie or whatever. Like the effects and stuff aren't bad, but like he shouldn't have starred in it because his acting is not great, and I feel like it takes away from a lot of it. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. But so from what Anthony said, because I made this comment in the chat too. I don't know how much of a comment, but I said I was kind of irritated by this. He was like, well, Jacksepticeye, because I don't know nothing about this. Anthony knows every streamer and every person that's involved with technology. Anybody who's ever touched technology, Anthony knows them. Because I say something random, and he like, oh yes, Houston L. Bryant. Yes, I'm aware of him. And I'm like, oh, okay. But he said
totally
dude is like,
I'm totally making a YouTube channel now for Houston L. Bryant.
You should. But no, he said that dude is very passionate, and he's big about the Bloodborne game. Like he's very, very passionate about it, and he's a good guy. And I'm like, okay, well shit, I'm a good guy, so where's my movie contract since that's all it takes? Like I don't know. I guess I'll wait to see it, but I've seen so many people, this, oh God, it's passionate, the producers, and they put out the film and it's fucking Super Mario Brothers. And you're like, well, huh. And I'm talking about the John Leguizamo Super Mario Brothers. And I feel like as a kid, I thought the movie was good. But if you watch that as an adult, you're like, what am I watching?
It's a good movie if you don't think of it as a Mario Brothers movie.
That's, yeah. If you remove, yeah. It's more palpable, or, takeable, whatever. If you take away the Mario Brothers thing.
Bob Hoskins acts the shit out of that movie. I ain't gonna lie.
He does. My man took it very serious. He was very serious.
He didn't know what it was. He's just like, I'm just going to play this part.
Right. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how. Did y'all play Bloodborne? Because I've never actually played the game.
I've played
a
ton of Bloodborne. Yeah. It's
you
probably
like it?
It's probably my second favorite From Software game behind Elden Ring. Yeah.
I was not a fan of Bloodborne at all. I did play it, but I was not a fan of it. It's not really my style.
From Software games, like you have people that think all of them are great, and then you have people who are like, well, I like this one, but I don't like that one, kind of thing.
Yeah. And we'll see, and I feel like I always see it being the Bloodborne one is the one that people like, and I'm like, well, what makes this one so different? Just that it's like,
well, you know what,
Gothic?
you know why it has all this around it is because they only made one, and like people hang on to it.
Okay.
Like it's literally it's only in one place. It's available on the PS4/PS5. It's like Metal Gear Solid 4. You can't play it anywhere else.
I didn't realize that. Actually, I thought it was on PC. Okay.
Nope. They've been begging for a PC port for years. They've been begging for a remaster for years. They ain't getting either one.
Huh. True. All right. I mean, yeah. You didn't get another Chrome Hounds. All right. They didn't make another one of them. So y'all good with one Bloodborne.
Chrome Hounds. Jesus Christ. That's your eternal champion.
I actually really liked Chrome Hounds.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't. I wanted to. Like that was one that I was hyped for. That I remember I bought and came back home, put it on, and I was like, "This is not what I thought it was."
Yeah, I didn't like it as much as I liked Mechasalt. Mechasalt was great.
Oh, Mechasalt was so good. That's what I thought it was going to be. Like I thought this was going to be obviously not the same thing, but it was going to be more like. But no, it was not.
Not so much.
Not so much. No. So
From Software and mech games are a interesting combination.
Yeah.
They've made a few.
They do
Armored Core.
Whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah,
Armored Core. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which everybody said they wanted, and then it came out, and like nobody talks about it anymore.
Yep. I'm still waiting on a sale. It was close this past thing because I'm waiting for it to hit 20. It was like at 25, and I was tempted. I was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm like, nope, hold. I got too many games anyway. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna wait for it to get. So by this Black Friday, it's probably gonna be my budget where I can pick it up.
Godspeed.
By the way, I did confirm that you cannot stream your own games without a Game Pass subscription.
That's fucked up. So cloud
That
streaming
sucks.
entirely is locked behind
Correct.
Game Pass. Yeah, it's a Game Pass feature. And then, like I said, it's that tiered thing where you get like priority or whatever loading and shit. That's crazy.
Just, and I know nobody probably has the answer to this. So you have to pay for Game Pass if you buy like a Samsung TV and you want to play. Like you can't just like sub to like a $5 service or something. And
yeah, I didn't think about that.
So.
Yeah, I guess you would have to have. You'd have to have Game Pass.
That's crazy. Okay.
That's yeah.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that you'd have to pay something because otherwise you could just play free fucking games on your TV. But like I said, I don't cloud stream, so I don't. It doesn't affect me one way or the other. It's just a weird.
My thing is more. I already have a Game Pass subscription, right? Just because it's attached to my parent account, don't make me have another one if I want to stream from my child account.
Right. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You're smart enough to let me play Game Pass games on my own console without having 2 subs. Why can't I stream without having 2 subs?
Because.
Yeah, that's the answer, really. I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because
fuck them, that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Pop copy. Because fuck them, that's why. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds got Angry Birds DLC.
By the way, just so I don't leave them out, I also think it's fucked up that you can't do cloud streaming on PlayStation unless you have the highest subscription.
Oh yeah, like when I was reviewing the Portal, I was like, oh, I can't test the PlayStation stream outside of like games I own. Nope.
Right.
But like I can't test.
You can do the remote play and all that, of course, but you can't do cloud streaming on PlayStation without the highest level sub.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not paying for this to test this out. Like, fuck it, no way.
Yep.
Oh, Dragon Quest Smash Grow launches the 21st, so you guys will be able to play it on Tuesday. The Gothic the Gothic trilogy was dated. Gothic 1 is July 28th, Gothic 2 is September 29th, Gothic 3 is November 24th.
Yeah.
Samsung console versions launch this fall. Did we ever talk about that game? Did you talk about that game?
I thought I did. Maybe I did. And you know what? That's right. I have another PC game that I didn't talk about. The Wild.
It's made by the Just Cause
it's called
people.
Samson.
I don't even know what that game is.
So it is. How to describe this? So it's a gritty roguelike, I guess is the best way. Okay, let me
wait a minute.
Frame it for you.
It's a roguelike?
It kind of, sort of. So I'm gonna tell you. So real quick. So you play as Samson, who gets
like Bible Samson.
They kind of are making that kind of comparison, I guess, because this dude's like has very long hair. There is no fear of it getting cut, but I think that's why his name is Samson. And also on PC, there's a graphics feature specifically for his hair where it will simulate each follicle. That's experimental that you can toggle to turn on. Yeah, I didn't turn it on. That's the most. And I'm pretty sure my computer would explode if I tried to do that.
Can we stop with this shit between this path trace? Like Pragmatic came up about this with path tracing, where like people thought it looked worse when it was turned on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you're just tanking your frame rates for some hair physics or some extra lighting. Like there are games that look fine before ray tracing existed.
Right.
Can we stop?
Not yet.
So they solved this problem by giving everyone a fixed place Killmonger haircut.
Oh God! Listen, that's not the answer to go back to that. Let's not go back to the dark times. Oh Lord. Oh, okay. So Samson. All right. So pretty much, you owe a big debt, and you have to pay a certain amount every day. And you do that by picking up jobs. So essentially you're like a fixer. Like you're in what essentially amounts to like Liberty City, but it's not really Liberty City. It's not a huge.
Oh, this is a modern day game.
It is modern day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Well, I say modern day. It's more like the 90s.
It's like biblical times and shit.
Yeah. It's not like biblical times, Samson.
That's what I had in my head.
No, he drives a car. So
he drives a car, like a muscle car is like your main car, because it has like car chases and stuff too. Because it's also worked on by the people that did Mad Max, so it has that same pedigree of car combat where you're smashing to the side of them and stuff like that. But you have to pay back this debt and you have to pick up jobs. So you have action points, and your day is broken up into afternoon, evening, and then night. And you have 2 action points per time of day. And so every day you'll have a list of jobs to take. Some of them are stealing stuff. Some of them are beating up people. The combat in this game there is no guns that I've found yet. It's all melee combat. And it's janky as hell. I see where they're going with punches and stuff, but I don't know if it's happening so fast, but it's kind of like trying to be Batman-esque. First of all, the combat is not on the face buttons; it's on the triggers. So your light punch is the right bumper, and your heavy is right trigger. Don't even bother with your heavy, because it literally takes 17 minutes for him to wind up and actually throw it, which is crazy. Like he reaches back from. And I don't know if you've heard this. This might be a color folk saying when they say he reached back from glory. Like when you're about to smack somebody, if you remember that, this boy reached back from glory, like to wind up to punch this person, and it's ridiculous. So you can't like combo stuff where you do like light, heavy. Like it doesn't work like that. You'll throw some lights, which is just kind of left, right jabs and hooks, and then you'll go to throw that heavy, and your boy stops and reaches back from glory, and then somebody kicked you in the face and then stopped the animation. So like, just don't even bother with it. But then it has a parry system too with the left bumper. So when you're getting hit, you should be able to parry attacks. Well, it's very rough with the animation. So like you can't tell when it actually is working, like when you successfully parry somebody or when you just got punched. Cause like the parries will be like he might kick him in the stomach, when he blocks this hit, or he'll headbutt him or something. But because all of the animations are very herky jerky, you can't differentiate like, well, damn, did I just get hit or did I parry? Should I follow up? And then in that split second where you're trying to figure out, you done got punched. And now it's so the developers, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I had never even heard of this game.
So it was shown at either the G-Offs or one of the shows. It looked phenomenal graphically. And I think the consensus that we all had at the time is we all were put in the mindset of Mind's Eye, where it looked really good, but then it came out and it was janky as hell. We just figured it was going to be like that. Well, that's kind of what happened. The difference is I think this developer, because it's a budget title, which is why I'm not like super down on it. It's $25. So right. Unlike Mind's Eye, which was full price. So the developer has a very targeted, idea of what they want to do. They've already put out 2 patches, which has made things better. There's a new one that they detailed that's supposed to come out Friday, which is supposed to further fix some of the issues with combat and some of the crashes and stuff. But I know I talked, a lot about the issues and stuff, but the concept and the gameplay is actually really good. Like if they get the combat together, and fix some of the glitches and stuff that happens, I think it's a really solid budget title. Just if you like that kind of, like I'm saying, you're really like a fixer, essentially. Like you walking around town, like, and there's random side jobs. People will ask you like, oh my God, Samson, the such and so done stole, or my husband slapped me and I don't know. Can you help me? Yeah, I'll go find him. Cause of course he has a gruff voice, and old boy sleeps on his couch and he literally looks like he smells like he sleeps on his couch. Like you never see him shower. Like you have to put up a trailer for this game. I'm telling you, like he looked like
right, I'm gonna have to look at it.
You like, damn, he sleep on his couch for real. Like, But like, so, you like the local legend, hero, but at the same time, like you got to pay back this debt. And then there's even another story because you link up with your old gang and somebody gets shot. So now you're trying to nail that down. And so where it kind of comes into play where you got to figure out what to do or when to do it is, like I said, you have those action points, 2 of them per day. So even the story missions, like some of them can only happen, in the evening. So you'll have to do, certain stuff in the daytime before you can get to that one, or you might have to save that for the next day. Like there's a balancing act about what you can and cannot do. So you can't do everything in one day, which is kind of nice too. But yeah, so I'm digging it, and that's actually solid. I'm pretty happy it's getting a console release at some point. So, but yeah, sorry.
Interesting.
In the middle
of I had never even heard of that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. One last quick news story. Apparently Polymega is releasing a new console, upgraded hardware, as well as what they call the Remix, which is this device you can plug into your PC and rip your old games to play in their app.
Oh, that's cool.
So
that's cool.
It's just some interesting stuff. All right, we got some emails and some tweets. I'm going to go through these. Jason writes in. Not that Jason.
Gambrell? Oh, I was going to say, what? Okay.
Says, hi guys, your recent podcast was asking for generational games this gen. Since I haven't gotten a new gen system yet, I thought about what games have made me tempted to get one, and there aren't many. The main one that almost had me plunk down the money was Final Fantasy 16. From what I've seen in the trailers, without having the game spoiled, makes it seem impressive. Others I wish I could play are games like Clair Obscur 33, Astrobot, and Split Fiction. I don't include It Takes Two as that game came out on PS4. I'm not a big fan of The Rise of the Ronin or Ghost of Yotei, although they seem visually stunning. Many new games are still being released for PS4, so they just haven't had the need for the extra power of the PS5 or PS5 Pro. Wolverine may be the game that does it, although my guess is that it gets delayed and becomes a launch title for next gen. That's not happening.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the case. I do think that game comes out this year.
Yeah, me too. He says if there was a bundled package of PSX with Wolverine and it gets reviewed as good as it looks, I may get a console at launch for the first time. Well, it'll be out on PS5 for sure. But yeah, like it's hard to name a game that makes you want to buy. I didn't think about Final Fantasy 16, but I think that's because a lot of people kind of fell off that game.
Yeah, I own that. I have not. I bought it specifically because I like the demo so much, and I don't like Final Fantasy. But I love the demo for that game, so I bought it, and I have not gone back and played it. I need to do that at some point.
I don't.
I think you would like it.
I just didn't care for it. I found like the pacing of the story just to not be great. I don't know what it was about it.
It is slow, in parts, but it's crazy because we talk so much about those games where you got to get to this point and it starts to get fun, but once it opens up, that's where it definitely gets better. But yeah, I get what you're saying because the pacing of the story is slow at parts, but I liked the story. I thought it was interesting.
Your boy Peter writes in. He says, "Dear Chuckleheads, have any of you had a chance to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie yet? My whole family saw it and loved it. And my kids even went again with my wife. It helps our local theater has a $5 bargain Tuesdays."
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet. We, I think we're going to end up having to wait till it's streaming. I just don't think we're going to have time to get to the theater with everything else we've got going on.
I'll watch it when it comes home.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it when it comes home.
Yep, me too. That and Mortal Kombat. I really want to see Mortal Kombat, but I'll probably wait.
Forgot about Mortal Kombat.
That's soon. Yeah. That's in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's very soon.
He said, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I know people have complained about the movie and all the references and everything, but like I'm completely fine with that. I'm not going into a Super Mario movie expecting it to be some masterpiece of cinema. Like I just need it to be entertaining, like the first one was.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Like the first one was fun. As long as this one's fun, we're good.
Yep.
Yep.
He says, regarding your conversation about current gen not having a game that defines it, you bring up good point, but I think the conversation is hard to have while the generation is still current. I mean, we're 5 years in.
Yeah.
Like, like after 5 years, you should have a game. Like, come on.
I think what's crazy is the console that has the best argument for game of the generation
it's
at
not
this
even
point
a year
is the
old.
one that just came out.
It's not even a year old.
With the Switch 2. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And which I know Pete bought a Switch 2 and had never owned a Switch. So
yeah, you're right. The best argument is a game for a console that ain't even been out a year yet. Or I guess it's close to a year now. Right.
It's close. Yeah.
He says, if I were guessing, it's probably a future title like GTA 6 or a new Mario or Zelda game. Yeah, GTA 6, people keep, like, that game, I understand that game's going to be huge. I understand that game's going to be probably the biggest game to ever be released. It is not going to cure cancer, though. We bought these consoles in 2020.
No, but I mean, he's right in that that will probably end up being the game that defines this generation.
True, but can people afford a console when that game finally comes out?
No, probably not. Especially not when the game itself's going to be $100.
Yeah, so
right.
$1,000 to play GTA 6. Think about that for just a minute. Just think about that.
That's insane.
Good news is you've had 5 years to save up.
You sound like you work at PlayStation. No, if they announce a new Mario or Zelda, that will definitely be. I'm just very curious if it's Zelda's time. I think this is Mario's generation for Nintendo.
I think, I think we'll probably get both.
I think Zelda's going to be end of gen, beginning of next gen for Nintendo.
It'll be in that sort of Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess slot.
Yeah.
Right, definitely. Where it launches on both the last gen and the next gen console for Nintendo.
100%. Yeah.
But yeah, I actually played Breath of the Wild to completion on the Wii U.
That's crazy.
That was the system I played on.
He doesn't care about the frame rates. The frame rates were even worse on the Wii U.
Yeah, well.
And that game ran like shit on the Switch. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I own it on the Switch, but I finished it on the Wii U.
It is crazy to me that the definitive version of that game took 2 console generations.
Yeah, it's true.
The Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild is the definitive version. Runs at 60 frames a second, looks beautiful. That motherfucker came out on the Wii U.
That is crazy, actually.
I mean, you can say the same thing about GTA 5, to be fair.
I was just getting ready to say
360 game.
That was a 360 game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Jesus.
That game is 13 years old.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild is a decade old.
Yeah. I mean, you want to know why people think GTA 6 is going to be the defining game of the generation? Because GTA 5 still sells, and that game is 13 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yep.
He says, additionally, I'm not sure that at our age, we are the best ones to make the call on games that define the generation. When I talk to younger gamers, they often play very different games. They do, but those games are old. Like,
yeah, I mean,
Roblox,
my son,
Fortnite.
Yeah, my son and his friends play Roblox, Minecraft, Siege.
You're not mentioning a new game.
No, not at all.
Who the fuck am I to talk? I play a 10-year-old game.
Yeah, right.
Well.
Speaking of, Terrence, I saw this week that apparently Marvel Rivals is going to start getting Game Pass drops.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, it's probably for Ultimate, so I won't get them. That's cool, though.
Yeah. I get, like, every new season of Overwatch, I get, like, 20 free skins. So, that's pretty cool. He says, to be fair, it would be hard for me to narrow down previous generation games that defined their era. I would actually like to hear a conversation about which games you think define previous eras. A few easy ones for me would be Halo, Mega Man 2, Street Fighter 2, and Doom. Oh, I mean, you just nailed 4 of them. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could make the argument in the same sort of Street Fighter 2 generation for Super Mario World and Sonic as well, but
yep.
Um,
Super Mario 64, Red Dead Redemption, Uncharted 2.
I think even though it's not my game, I think Final Fantasy VII probably defined the
Metal Gear
PlayStation
Solid,
generation.
Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, Resident Evil. Like, Jesus.
Yep.
Like PlayStation had a lot of defining.
No, 100%. But I can go back to every console and be like, this game defined that generation. Like the 360 era was Red Dead Redemption. You know, like that game. Uncharted on the PlayStation 3, Uncharted 2. Like, those are games that define a generation. Like,
yeah, I mean, Uncharted. The Uncharted games definitely defined the PlayStation 3.
Yeah. 360, it was like Morrowind, Gears of War. Like,
yep.
I mean,
not Morrowind, Oblivion.
Sorry, Oblivion. Yes, you're right, Oblivion. Yeah. But like he said, Halo, Xbox.
The original Xbox had Morrowind.
Yeah, Morrowind, Halo, Brute Force. No, I'm just kidding.
Brute Force, that fighting game where you could like break your arms and stuff.
That's Tao Fang. That's Tao Fang.
That's
what it was. I think what it's called. Yeah, that one.
Taco Chojin.
Yeah, that one.
No, that game is. Oof.
I still have a copy of that game. Tao Fang was. You're right. Tao Fang was the one where you broke your limbs, right?
Yeah, Tao Fang was the one made by
that's right.
the other Mortal Kombat guy who also went on to make that WWF game.
That's right.
Studio Gigante. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, did you see the news about the new Neo Geo Retro? Yes, we did. It looks pretty awesome, and I love that it's backwards compatible. Love the show. Love you guys.
It does. I admit that it does look cool.
Yes, I would not pay the $1,000 for all of it.
Very expensive. Yeah.
If I had old carts,
but that, to be fair, that was the defining characteristic of the Neo Geo when it came out the first time around, right? Was that it was so fucking expensive. Nobody had one.
Yeah.
It was like mythology, at that time. Like, oh, I heard so and so's uncle has a Neo Geo.
Yeah, it was the white whale.
Yeah.
What's crazy is they're releasing those 10 carts at $90 a pop. That's less than half what they cost when they originally came out.
It's true. And what's crazy is it's only $20 more expensive than every fucking disc game you buy these days.
Oh, I thought disc games went up to $80. Aren't there $79.99 games now?
Well, there are. That's true, but not most of them.
Okay.
Have to be special quadruple A titles.
Yes.
Yes, on the Switch too.
Yeah.
I mean, we may be breaking it with GTA. GTA's could be $100.
It could be.
It
could be.
It's sell.
It's going to be 80. I think it's just going to be 80. Even though I think that they could flex and be like,
well, there'll be multiple editions.
There'll be a collector's edition. There'll be like a digital deluxe edition. It's like $130.
Oh yeah, that will top that. Yeah, but I really think that I think it's going to come in at the $79. It's going to be the $80. I don't think they're going to be like pay $100 for GTA, but they could, and people would pay it.
100%.
I don't know if I would. I may wait for a sale. I don't know, man. That's a lot for a game.
GTA is one of my series, so I will be there day one, no matter what.
Okay.
I'd say the same thing if Nintendo was like, the new Zelda is $99.99. I'd be like, okay.
Yep. Just
I don't know what I would say that for. Well, something Marvel related, probably.
If Wolverine was $100, you'd pay it.
Yeah, I would.
See? Everybody's got one. They know they got you. All right, let's do some tweets and skeets. I don't normally talk about people who follow us, but this dude's name is just fantastic. We had a follow for the Blue Sky last week. Dude's name is OG Creekwater.
Nice.
You got like one of the best names on Blue Sky. I'm not gonna lie, that's good. Settled Falcon on Blue Sky says, "Can you please call Gambus Khan during the show? Put him on speaker if he picks up. I wonder how he is and what is he playing these days. Thanks." I'm not gonna cold call Jason.
Isn't he busy when we record?
Yeah, he does like church stuff on Sundays, I think. Dude, I haven't talked to when's the last time you talked to him? I haven't talked to him in like over a year.
You know what?
It's been a while.
I saw him like 3 years ago at a hobby store. He was buying some Warhammer models or something, and I was in there doing the same thing, and I talked to him, I believe his wife. You should call him and like have him record a little message and then just play it on the thing.
The last time,
if he'd be cool with that.
The last time I saw him was in person. I was picking up food at the Greek place, and he was actually in the restaurant, and I scared the shit out of him. I tapped him on the shoulder. I'm like, "Are you supposed to be here?"
Not he scared the shit out of him.
Did he have his Gandalf beard at the time?
Yes, he did. That man is gray as shit now, by the way.
He did not have that when I saw him, and I don't think he wasn't gray.
Well, this was less than a year ago that I saw him there.
Okay, yeah, okay. Huh.
Yeah, he's very gray now. His hair is long and he's got a big beard. At least that was, within the last year.
Yeah.
It would be nice to get him back on here at some point, but
100%. I miss that dude a lot. Like,
everybody's just so busy, man. It's hard.
It is. Like, everybody's so busy. I get it.
The fact that we've kept this thing going for 20 years now is kind of crazy.
It's literally the only time I get to chat with you motherfuckers anymore.
I know.
Like, for real. Yeah. You're right.
All right. Blue Apple says, decades ago, if you used AI to make games more accessible, like if you used a bot to farm gold or levels, you would probably get banned. Now the industry is developing AI to play games instead of you. Do you think the industry is less bot-phobic? Will bots have the same rights as human gamers? What?
First of all, I call them clankers, and secondly, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Wow, because we did get banned for using.
Oh, yeah.
You still will in MMOs,
yeah,
right?
And now you totally could just do it. Like, that's crazy.
Well, bots in multiplayer games are still banned.
Well, yeah, like the aimbot type stuff. I mean, even the gold farming shit, like that stuff will still get you banned.
Yeah.
But that I feel like that's so crazy. So why can't I do that? But you got to go make a game that the AI can just do.
Because like, it's your own game. Like, they're bringing back cheat codes, essentially, which they took away because of achievements, which, fuck off.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Like, if you got achievements from cheating, who cares?
Right.
Yeah, who cares? That's the thing. Is like, if you care that much about achievements, like, man, you just need to. It is 2026.
What I'm saying, like that. What happened to that dude that hit the million? Remember? Was it
he's still around. He's still around.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got a lifetime Xbox Live subscription. He gets free games and shit. Yeah, he's still around.
Wait, time out. Wait. He got a lifetime Xbox Live. So when they gave it to him, that shit was like $50 a year. So what tier do you think they gave him Game Pass?
He's got Game Pass Ultimate for life. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He literally has a gold card that says Xbox Live for life.
Huh. Okay.
So he's still out there streaming and still collecting achievements.
Like, do you cash them in at the end and like you get a better room in the afterlife? Like, is that what happens?
When you die, you get a bigger spot in heaven if you have more achievements than everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 million achievements. This is my heaven house.
Yeah. That's your credit score when you get to heaven.
Oh, I got to work harder. Oh man,
you had to step up your game. Wombat's over there like I had to get rid of my retirement fund. I had to start over.
I've gone ahead to make a place for you, and it's fucking sick because you finished all of the achievements in Avatar.
Yeah. Yeah. So like,
I think I read that verse.
there's a website out there dedicated to like difficulty of achievements, so you get a different score.
Oh man.
Because they're like, oh no, if you have like 100,000 points, but like they're in easy achievements, and you only got like 50K. Shit.
Oh. What? Oh Lord.
People take this shit seriously, man.
Way too seriously.
And I don't understand why. Like, I did it back in the 360 days. I thought it was cool. Like, I gotta get them all. And then one day I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
See, same. Because there was a point where I was like, and when you were talking, I was just thinking that. I was like, man, I remember because I'm like, oh no, I gotta play it. I gotta beat it at this difficulty because I need to get this achievement. For what, nigga? Like, what is you having this 10 points? What is that doing for you? Like, yeah, I totally. And now, I'm just trying to have a good time in the game. I'm not.
Oh, dude, could you imagine the anxiety that I would have had for like my Pragmata achievements with like them being so messed up? If I cared.
Man. Yep. Yeah, like that type of like I know people like that still play games for the achievements and stuff, and like when stuff doesn't pop, like they all in a tizzy, like oh my god, I gotta do this. I don't just, bro. What is it doing for you that you didn't get that 10? Like I don't understand, but you know,
I don't understand any of it. Like people who are like, I have to finish this game even if I'm not having fun. Like, nah, fuck that, turn it off.
Right. Yeah, check out if you're not listening.
Like if you get to the end boss and like he's just not fun and you don't beat it, that's okay.
Yep. Watch a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Get that closure. Be like, oh, okay, so that's what happened, and then move on. Like yeah.
Yeah. Only play the game until you're not having fun, because that's the whole point of playing the game.
Yep.
All right, we got some tweets now. I do finally see the tweet, Terrence, from your other podcast, your side podcast.
My sidecast.
Yeah. Old ass gamers tweeted us. Or do you run this account? Just curious.
No, I don't. Mr. Pryorite runs the account.
He says
that's how he texted. Said he sent something. He was like, make sure I can't read it. And I'm like, okay.
Wait, no. Is he one of the motherfuckers like he'll send you an email and then he'll text you, be like, hey, I sent you an email.
Send you an email.
Get that thing I sent you.
You get that thing I sent you.
You get that thing I sent you.
Like, what are we doing? No, I'm just playing. It has come to our attention that there may be some old ass gamers on your podcast. I mean, that's everybody on this podcast. What you're talking about?
Yeah, maybe one.
Anthony with his young ass. He's out here like, oh, let me do this. Like, brother, you got too much energy. I just do not have that much energy.
Out here, let me bend over and pick this up and stand back up and not feel pain in my back.
That's task impossible. Like that's
right.
Shit, dude. That's why we cordially invite you to listen and someday be a guest on Old Ass Gamer Podcast. Ask Terrence for decent. What the fuck? Are you a handler?
Commercial.
Ask Terrence for details.
Terrence, I don't remember agreeing to this commercial in the middle of our show here, pal.
I think
for your side hustle.
I think you owe me some ad money, is what I'm saying.
Yep. So I'll get you your cut.
Yeah.
Of all of that. But I talked about it over here before.
We've done so well off of this podcast over the last 20 years. I imagine you're really raking it in over there.
Yeah. You want to strive to be us. 20 years of mediocrity. Like, what are you doing?
The $0 and 0 cents that we've made off this show in 20 years.
Shit, we're in negative money if you count all the money we've spent. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, so that podcast, when he's talking about guests, it's different from this in that it's like we're like more, I guess, talking about the video game stuff from an older gamer perspective. So like last week we talked about like the AI stuff. What's up?
Do you think we don't have old ass people conversations?
We do. No, we do. Well, see, so you know how our thing we have a whole
we were
format.
talking about how Ken fell off a step stool,
and
could barely move for 3 days.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
The difference is we have a whole format, and this is a 30-minute show that focuses on one topic that is like of a whatever. Like that's the difference. Our shit is more variety. Like we have
So
a
what you're saying
variety
is
show.
it's better than this one, is what you're saying.
Not at all. It's different, is what I'm saying.
I mean, the bar is very low. I don't know if you know this.
He said it's better than this one. Absolutely not. But that's why he put that out there for y'all, because like, yeah, he does want y'all to, if you ever want to come on there and talk about shit. But yeah, it's very targeted. Like, and he like sends out the show notes, like what the topic will be, so you can be, ready to talk about the stuff or whatever. And yeah, and it's like I said, it's just 30 minutes chopping it up about whatever. Like when we go off on a tangent, it basically is that. That's the show. The show is like a tangent. If you cut out, like when we go off on a tangent or something, that's what the show is.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Shogun says, so rumors about the PS6 is that they'll have a handheld Series S type of device that's stronger than the PS5 that plays PS6 games native. Sounds like a 30-minute battery life if true. But people will cry saying it holding back oh, okay. Do you think people will cry saying it's holding back development? No.
Well, wait. He said a handheld.
That's the rumor, is that there's a PS6 and then there's a handheld companion that plays the same games.
Interesting. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's a rumor. I don't know that I believe it.
Put that out there.
Yeah. Well, it's not a rumor if he put it out there. It's truth.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, because he only speaks truth, and then somebody don't give him credit for it, he comes after him on Twitter. Yo, why you didn't? Because I said this.
I don't know if you know this, but DLSS5 is the shit. It's the truth.
Yeah. That dude. Anyways, see, look, we're to go off on a tangent. But no, I don't think people.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it would have been. But no, I don't think people will blame it for holding it back.
No, that'll happen. That's completely reserved for.
That's what an Xbox thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox just holds back the industry.
Let me quickly put my Project Helix shirt on so I can tell you to build your community.
Listen, if you take a picture of the box, it better not look like that other picture, because if it resembles that, you're going to have people coming after you in the comments.
Wait a minute. What aren't you telling me? They sent you a Project Helix sweatshirt?
No.
They're flying me to Tokyo, too.
Hell yeah.
For my impartial review.
I'm paying for your flight, for your food, for your hotel room, and I'm going to let you drive a McLaren F1 around a course.
Really?
I don't know. That sounds like something they would do.
And I'm doing all that because I'm sure you'll share your positive or your completely unvarnished neutral opinion on my game.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Right.
There's no compensation for this at all. No, not a bit.
And they were pushing that. What was that last game that they were talking about? That they were pushing that. So we didn't get any sort of compensation for this, motherfucker. The trip was it High Guard? It was High Guard. This game was great. It was fantastic. They didn't compensate us at all. My brother in Christ, they paid your way. They put you in the hotel. They fed you. All of that's compensation. Compensation is more than just a paycheck. These fucking young kids, this is why they don't need to be making movies. Anyways, go ahead. Okay.
Even if they're not, even if they don't pay for the travel, they're compensating them by letting them say that they were there at an exclusive event.
Yep. The clout. You getting compensation like that.
Which is clout.
Yeah. Like, come on, cuz.
Like, that's what I don't understand about those, like, social media embargoes where you're like, I'm playing this game. It's like, you realize you're doing two things. You're advertising, number one. Number two, you're doing it for the clout. Look at me. 100%. I'm playing this game early. Like, I don't ever post those, and it's not because I don't, I'll say it on here, like, I'm playing this game, I can't talk about it, blah, 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 whatever. But I'm not going to put out there, like, hashtag provided by PlayStation, or whatever the fuck they make you say.
Mm-hmm. Well, And the difference is, like you said, they're doing it for the clout. We're doing it because that's what this show is about. You know, we review the games or whatever, so we're telling our audience, "Hey, yep, we're playing this, whatever." We're not doing that for no clout. Like, because I don't do that either.
Screwed up.
Yeah, we done fucked up.
Like, we fucked up along the way.
I got negative. I got negative clout. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, look, he done fell into negative, and that's not good. So, like,
I'm in clout debt.
Clout debt.
Yeah, I hate that too. Like, I'm playing. They take a picture of their home screen. I'm playing this. My thoughts on June 23rd with a thumbs up.
I don't know. They pose like they're on the cover of GQ with the controller facing forward and like their arms crossed or something. I'm like, what are we doing?
You know that was like the 101st picture too, right? Because they took a whole bunch of pictures before they decided which one was the one to make this little thing.
Make sure you got the good lighting.
Clout gaming.
That's what.
Get that soft lighting.
Clout gaming. Oh God, I'm writing my story one chapter at a time. If you don't sit your ass down somewhere, don't nobody care about your sweatshirt. Anyway, sorry, I'm going off it was a Twitter post that one of my people's put up. It's just guy. Anyways, go ahead.
But I totally trust your opinion on this game.
Of course, right. Yeah. Call it straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Every time. Remember Redfall?
There'll be like 2 weeks of previews after that where everybody's talking about how great it is. And then
for Forza,
the game will come
100%.
out and won't be as good as the previews, and people will be like, I don't understand how we missed the mark on this.
Unfortunately, I don't think... Like, here's the other part of it that I don't understand. Forza's going to be good.
It's probably going to be good.
You don't need...
Those are pretty much all good.
You don't need to spend tens of thousands of dollars for people to talk about that game, because people are just going to talk about that game because it's really fucking good. Like, you needed to spend thousands of dollars.
No, but you spend the $10,000 to fly them out to talk about that game that's really good because you need them to talk good about your stuff when you don't have Forza coming out.
No, 100%. Like, I understand
you need
spending
them in your good graces.
I understand spending the money for Redfall.
Yeah, because that was unknown.
I'm saying you spend it on Forza.
It's an investment
that gives you cachet with those folks to keep talking nice about you, even when you don't have a Forza.
Yeah.
When you put out a Redfall. So you have some, I got you.
Because they don't want to lose their access to being able to fly to fucking Tokyo.
Right.
It's fucking crazy.
It absolutely
I'm just amazed that people can't see through it, though. That's the other part
That's what bothers me, too. Like, because you look at the comments of that stuff, and it's 75,000 likes, and everybody is just licking their ass. Like, oh God, oh God, your opinion is so great. I can't wait to play. Like, bro, it was paid for. Like,
that was colorful.
So you've heard the saying before. The reason that happens, I think you've heard the saying before that poor people, that the reason so many poor people end up voting conservative in America is because poor people in America think of themselves as temporarily displaced millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
I think social media commenters think of themselves as temporarily displaced influencers. And so they think if I just big up this influencer's post, then maybe I'll be the next one.
Yeah.
That is a sad,
I see what you're saying.
That is a sad statement.
It is, but I think he's right.
I don't know. Whenever you call the people out, they always say it's jealousy. I'm like, man, I don't want to fly to Tokyo to play a game for 20 minutes.
Every single time. Like, old boy, I didn't even comment on his shit. He talking about some grown ass man hating on another man and he ain't never met. Nigga, I didn't say nothing to you. Like, anyways, go ahead.
No, that's it. That's everything I got. I'm gonna.
Terrence, you have a Samsung gaming chair?
I do not. No.
Oh, okay.
Did they make a Samsung gaming chair?
They didn't.
No,
They didn't send me one.
Damn,
bastards!
Dude, they should totally make a Samsung gaming chair and have like his flowing mane on there.
Absolutely, yeah. Because I mean, he has long blonde hair, and it moves, and as you're running and throwing, haymakers from glory, like it's his flowy hair is flowing.
I need to go back in time and put on all of the Grand Theft Auto swag and take a picture of it for social media.
Yeah, you're an influencer.
100%. Yep.
With a thanks Rockstar post.
Yeah. Hashtag thanks Rockstar.
Hashtag thanks Rockstar.
Oh Lord. Anyway, if you'd like to send us emails or checks, you can send them to podcast. You can also tweet at us at ZTGD Radio on Blue Sky.
And when he says checks, he means either the money kind or the cereal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take either.
Is acceptable.
I'll take
either.
Yeah.
Either is fine.
And on Twitter at ZTGD Podcast now. We're back in the old account again. So that's it from us this week. Unless anybody has anything else, we'll get out of here. Peace, bitches.
Alrighty. And it goes something like this.